How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Cardano is near its all-time high right now at $2.33. Now, we are only about 13 cents away from its all-time high. I want to talk to you about it today. What are the chances that we see the all-time high here soon? Also taking a look at some of the other big news from the crypto market here today. We're not just looking at Cardano. We're going to look at what is happening in the market and why I am very bullish on crypto right now and throughout the rest of the year. Now, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I really do appreciate that. And let's get into it. So we have Cardano pumping up 11% in the last 24 hours, 32% on the 7-day. Now, I have been ringing the bell on Cardano. If we look here, I have been making more and more videos about Cardano recently and talking about how you can retire on it, how you can become a millionaire. And I have been aggressively buying Cardano myself, talking about where it can go here in the future. I think that we could see an all-time high very soon. So the reason I say that is there's a lot of bullish momentum. It is still only about 1/5 the market cap of Ethereum. Now it's closing the gap. Earlier, it was about 1/7. Now it is 1/5 the market cap just about a couple days later. Now, Ethereum and Bitcoin have been trading a little bit sideways, but with Cardano announcing smart contracts here soon, going live on their mainnet, I think that is very bullish. Now we might see a little bit of a selling of the event, but overall, I think this is going to be very bullish for Cardano. And even if we see a little bit of a dip short term, it will be really good for them long term as we start to see their ecosystem build out. Now, that being said, a top trader is predicting that this could 100x. So this is a trader on Twitter with 353,000 followers. He says if Bitcoin goes up to 100,000 and ETH is at 10,000, Cardano pulling a BTT wouldn't surprise me. Now, by this he means a similar fashion to the Tron-based BitTorrent, which exploded 1,000%. So we could see a 10x on Cardano here soon, he's saying. Now, that would be a very large move, right? That would be $20, $22, $23 Cardano. That would be huge. That would put them at about the same market cap as Bitcoin is now, just $100 billion less than Bitcoin. Now, if we start to see their ecosystem get built out pretty aggressively, in this scenario, he's saying Ethereum itself would be worth over $1 trillion. It'd be like right around $1.2 trillion, $1.1 trillion. I could see a world where Cardano is at a $750 billion market cap. Now that would be difficult, right, in this bull run, but it is something that is possible. I'd probably put that at about 5% chance. What I think is more likely is a $5 to $10 Cardano, assuming everything continues on. Now there is a lot of institutional interest in Cardano right now. A lot of institutions are adding pretty aggressively to it, and there's still a lot of upside when you compare to some of these other massive market caps. It is still significantly smaller, so if there's a lot of money that flows into the whole ecosystem, we could definitely see Cardano move up more aggressively than some others. Now, some other things that are really bullish. First of all, we have the #1 pick in the NBA to be paid in Bitcoin through partnership with BlockFi. So this is pretty cool. This is just more mainstream adoption that the #1 player in the NBA or #1 pick in the NBA is going to be sponsored by BlockFi, and he will receive his signing bonus from BlockFi in Bitcoin. So that's really cool. Bring more widespread adoption. More people that are just normal NBA watchers and normal sports watchers are going to hear about crypto and Bitcoin, and that is pretty cool. I also work with BlockFi, so if you guys want, there is a link underneath the video. You can get an interest rate and a bonus for signing up and depositing some money. I keep a good portion of money on there in crypto and just in stablecoin. So if you guys want that, there is a link underneath the video. Also, we have Wells Fargo, JP Morgan to launch Bitcoin funds. So we knew about JP Morgan, but Wells Fargo announced that they are going to have a passive Bitcoin fund. What's interesting about this is we're seeing so many banks add this. They are giving it to their wealthy clients like a lot of these other banks. And what we're seeing is even when the executives at these banks don't really believe in Bitcoin and stablecoin, or maybe they're doing that for self-serving purposes, right? Because they don't want to give up control. Even when they don't believe in it, their clients are forcing them essentially to actually provide it to them. So that is something that's going to be really interesting moving forward as more and more wealthy people at these banks are dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. We'll see, I think, some upwards momentum. And not that that is what's been happening recently necessarily, but we have seen a little bit more of a steady incline in prices. Now, we've been trading sideways for the last week or so, but we have seen not necessarily the massive moves that we saw in the past. It seems to be a little bit steadier, and we're seeing some supports where people are probably funneling some money in at some of these massive banks. Now, it seems like just about every massive bank has done this or is doing this. So that is something that's good to see. One other thing that I wanted to cover on some small cap news. This is a small cap that I really like, and that's a VGX. So it says it's at $6. On the website here, on Voyager, it says it's only $4. They are going through with their token swap. So what this is there's going to be a loyalty program that's going to go live a little while after this token swap is done. Now, I've been talking about Voyager Token to VGX a lot over the last couple months. I've been talking about how it's really necessary, I think, to hold some, because if you have crypto on Voyager, it gives you such a better rate. They are giving you interest boosts, they're giving you cash back on trades. There are a lot of reasons to be excited for this, and Voyager as a platform is going to continue to build out, and they said that they're going to continue to add utility to VGX. So this is a great way to make some extra money if you already have Voyager. If you guys don't, there is a link underneath the video. You can get interest on 30 plus assets from Cardano to Bitcoin, Ethereum. Polkadot pays 12%, and then they're giving you interest rate boosts depending on if you have enough of this VGX token. So I am pretty excited about this. I've been adding a lot over the last couple months, and I have enough for at least the bottom tier. Hopefully they move down the tier requirements in the future, so that way I'm in the second tier, but I get an extra 0.5% on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and on USD. I also get 7% a month or 7% a year in Voyager token. So I get interest and it gets paid every single month, but it's 7% throughout the year, which is awesome. Now they are at a $1.4 billion market cap, nearing the whole market cap of the actual company, because they are a public company. So that is really interesting to see. But let me know your thoughts on this down below. Again, if you guys want links to BlockFi or to Voyager, they are in the description underneath the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you're most excited about right now, whether you think Cardano will hit an all-time high here soon, or whether you think it will drop. Let me know. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.